Yeah, he is stepping up. I mean, look, you have to feel that sense of responsibility as a starting quarterback in the NFL. Honestly, I don't care how much you're making, but especially if you're making 60 million bucks and whatever percentage of the cap that is. You recognize that, man, they put a massive investment in you, and it is your job to lift everyone up around you.
Yo, it's JB the Cowboy fan, and yes, sir, I'm back with another one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to my subscribers. Yes, sir. Shout out to my new subscribers. I appreciate y'all. Yes, sir. Let's get right into this, man. Look, before I even start this shit, bro. Look, this ain't about me not giving Dak Prescott no credit, right? The credit I give him, he played good in the last two games. To me, that's my opinion. But what I'm hearing is kind of ridiculous what's going on right about now. Yeah, he's playing at an MVP level. Okay, I just want to know if he's playing at an MVP level. He didn't score no points in two halves of two games. Play like shit against Chicago. He only scored. He only contributed 6 points in that game versus Chicago. Didn't score no points in the second half of the Eagles game. And the wins he got was against the Giants, who the 0-4 Saints beat. Then he plays. I mean, his other victory was against Jets, another 0-14. So you trying to tell me this guy's playing at an MVP level because he beat the Giants and he beat the Jets? It just seemed to me when he played the good teams, he either tied them or lost. You see, this is why he didn't get no first place votes in the MVP race in 2023. Which y'all hang y'all hats on when you want to bring up something about him playing good. Said this shit before. Lamar Jackson had 493 votes to Dak's 152. Lamar Jackson had 49 for the first place vote. So, remember in 2019, we went 3-0 or some shit? They were saying he was MVP of that season. Had the best weapons around him than most of everybody or other quarterbacks. We went 8-8. Got our ass kicked by a beat up Philadelphia team. Now look, man, I'm just saying. I ain't hating on the man. I give him his credit. He's playing better as a 10-year vet than he played last year. So I just want to know, why he couldn't be in the MVP race in 2024. Huh? He came back with the same MVP race team he had in 2023. But see, he was playing like shit in 2024. Why was he playing like shit? All I kept hearing is he ain't had no run game. Now I made plenty of videos. I wouldn't say plenty. I think I made 2 or 3. I went live about one some months ago about how dependent Dak Prescott is on having a run game for him to succeed. I said this shit, but people are acting like Javonte Williams ain't got shit to do with how Dak Prescott is playing at a so-called MVP level that they saying he's playing at. We got Colin Cowherd, Greg Olsen, Stephen A. Smith. We got all these pundits who was dogging Dak. Now all of a sudden he's in the MVP race. I'm not really understanding that right now. He's in the MVP race. He's playing better than all the quarterbacks in the league right now. Let's look at something here. First, hold on. Let me go to what Colin Cowherd was saying real quick.
I think, again, like Jalen Hurts, mature, head down, not highly emotional, an adult. Do I want to pay him when I'm paying him? You know what? Right now, Dak's worth his contract. He's worth it. Could be the MVP.
I think what really puts the Jets into perspective is probably no one.
Hold on, man. This is what I'm saying. What is it? I mean, because like I said, in 2023, it was the quality of the opponents that Dak played versus Lamar Jackson. And right now, it's the quality of the opponents that he's playing now. And they're still putting him in the MVP category. The Cowboys are 2-1. And you trying to tell me that's MVP play? Oh no, JB. It's about individual quarterback play. Oh, now it's about individual quarterback play. When I've been saying it's his individual play that keeps holding us back. But now it's about his individual play because the defense sucked. But this is the same thing. Well, I want to say this is kind of like the same thing that was going on when he was in the 2023 MVP race, and why he lost was because of the quality of the opponents. So I'm like, everybody's shocked and surprised that he's playing good, but Drew Brees just said, yo, you get paid $60 million. You supposed to play and put the other players, lift the team up around you. Wherever your deficiencies are, you're getting paid enough to do that. Colin Cowherd just said, oh, he's getting paid $60 million. I think he's worth it. So he's worth $60 million after last year. He went 3-5. And this year, he 2-1. Let me go a little bit more with this.
Had a bigger question mark next to their name as a coach than Brent Schottenheimer. And you just said how you defined it as a coach, especially on a team that's not great. What does your side of the ball look like? Well, he's the offensive play caller, and they've been awesome all year.
Awesome.
And now they've lost one of the highest paid and best wide receivers in the league for several games. And like you said, George Pickens is 2. And, Ferguson's solid. I mean, this isn't Michael Irvin and Emmitt Smith walking through the door. And the offensive line is definitely a question mark.
Come on, bro. Stop comparing these players from then to now. That's the problem what's going on right now. My thing is with this, man, it's just too much. It's too much overrating, and it's just too much overhyping right now. And to me, Dak still got more to prove to me. Yes, he played good. You know what I'm saying? We can look at the numbers. We can look at his completion percentage. Yeah, we can do that. He's 6th in completion percentage. He's 2nd in yards with 1356. Yards per game. He's like at 4th. Let's look at touchdown to INT rate to INTs. Excuse me. I'm not hearing Jared Goff's name being put in the MVP race. He got 12 touchdowns and only 2 picks. I don't hear Matthew Stafford in the MVP race. He got 11 touchdowns with 2 picks. We're talking about Dak Prescott and Baker Mayfield. I'm hearing that. I don't hear Lamar Jackson. I don't hear Tua. I mean, if we going by his numbers, because his record he ain't 4-1 or 5-0. So we looking at the numbers because that's what everybody else going by, his numbers. So why is only Dak and as of late I've been hearing Baker Mayfield. So you mean tell me all these players? I ain't got to the passer rating yet. I'll get over there. So you telling me I ain't even hearing Goff, Stafford, Jackson, or even Sam Darnold or Tua. But we see how Tua playing. Huh? We didn't even go to the QBR, which is a bullshit stat because it doesn't factor everything. So he got a QBR of 76. But let's go to passer rating. Because all those stats quantified to passer rating. He's a passer, right? Y'all don't like to count Josh Allen rushing touchdowns. Definitely don't want to count Jalen Hurts rushing touchdowns because Jalen Hurts. Let's see. I know he got 4 rushing touchdowns. Let me see. He got Hurts at what was that, about 16? He got 8 touchdowns. He got 8 passing touchdowns. So he got 12 total touchdowns, and he ain't got no turnovers. Jalen Hurts ain't got no turnovers. He playing mistake-free football. But let's look at the passer rating. This quantifies a quarterback playing a position at a high level. Lamar Jackson got 130. Jared Goff, 120.7. Sam Darnold, 114.8. Jordan Love, 113. Josh Allen, 108.4. Drake May, 107.8. Matthew Stafford, 107.3. Daniel Jones, 105.1. Baker Mayfield, 104.4. Aaron Rodgers, 102.6. CJ Stroud, 102.1. Jalen Hurts, 101.3. And Dak Prescott at 13, right after Jalen Hurts, with 101.1. And y'all say Jalen Hurts is a running back playing quarterback, but he got a higher passer rate than Dak Prescott. My thing is, bro, we need to settle down with this play because we seeing this shit over and over and over again. Over and over again. So I'm like, y'all quantify Dak as playing at an MVP level, but you telling me these 12 guys in front of him ain't getting no recognition of playing at an MVP level? It's just a clear-cut Dak Prescott is the only one playing at an MVP level. Something funny about that, bro, to me. I'm like, damn. He beat the Giants and the Jets. Lost to Philly and tied with Green Bay. And got smoked by Chicago. Oh, JB, it's the defense. If the receivers would have caught this pass here and if the defense make a stop, he'll probably be 4-1 or 5-0. But he ain't. But y'all saying he playing at an MVP level. Huh? I just want to say, man, stop with the bullshit, bro. Let's be real. Let's look at this. This ain't nothing new. Just like I said in 2019, same thing, the same talk. Oh, we balling. What we say? Man, all you beat was Washington and the Giants and Miami. When they ran up against a real competition, went 8-8. Look, I'm just saying, like, I don't feel like I had to celebrate or pat this guy on the back. You feel me? Now, he got to show some damn consistency of putting these games together back to back to back to back to back to back. Dak be too up and down for me to say, okay, he back in the saddle. I ain't ready to say that shit yet. He getting all the hype. Everybody want to hype him up early in the season. But when that season get thick and we start playing better competition, I can see it now. If our defense don't get better, they're going to blame it on him. But that ain't what Drew Brees just said. Like, man, I don't get hate time like you just eat. JB, you can't sit up there and say he ain't playing at an MVP level. He playing good. But I don't see him playing at no MVP level. 2 games he played good in. He's on the MVP level. while these other quarterbacks can play and been good in 4 games. They playing better than Dak Prescott, bro. It's 12 other quarterbacks that say so. But his name is the only one being mentioned in the MVP race. Smooth forgetting about Javonte Williams and his production and what he's allowing Dak Prescott to do in play action. Dak don't have to go through all them reads like he had to do when he had no so-called run game. And the reason why I don't think he had a run game in 2023, well, he had a decent one in 2024, but both years, Mike McCarthy never prioritized it. So I got to give the credit. I'm saying Dak still got to go out there and perform, but I'm saying the change in the offense and putting that run game, making that run game a priority. I got to give credit to Shotty. I got to give credit to Clayton Adams. I be forgetting who our offensive line coach is. Y'all remind me of him again. But it's because of those three. And Shotty definitely prioritizing that run game, man. It's got Dak playing at a different level. But I've always said that he needs a heavy run game that'll cut down on the pressure on him. He don't have to make so many reads. Play action, bro, is keeping Dak up. It's play action, the offensive line doing their job, bro. He's had offensive line that's been good too, bro. He's had a running game that's been good. But what I'm saying is right now, everybody to me is looking over the effect of Javonte Williams, which got this guy in a so-called MVP race that everybody's really talking about. I mean, in 5 games, they're already talking about MVP. You got to be kidding me, bro. It's more to see. It is more to see from this guy. And to me, Javonte Williams is a key for Dak's performance. He's the key. Let's look at Javonte Williams' impact with his stats and what he's doing. The man is 3rd in yards, bro. 447 yards. He's 3rd in yards behind Jonathan Taylor and James Cook. We don't even see where's Saquon and Derrick Henry at? Let's see. Where's Saquon and Derrick Henry? Derrick Henry 14 with 317 yards. Where's Saquon at? 22nd with 267 yards. This man 3rd in rushing. Javonte Williams is averaging. Hold on, because they go to the receiver zone, goddamn in the rounds and shit. Let me get this back up here right. Matter of fact, yeah, okay. I don't know why they got this like this. But that's crazy how they do it. They got receivers and everybody in that shit. Nah, bro. But let me see. Javonte Williams, he's averaging 5.7 yards a carry. James Cook is averaging 5.0. Jonathan Taylor, 5.1. So down there, Rico Dowdle with that last game he averaging 5.7 yards a carry. But Rico Dowdle, when he was with us last year, was averaging 5 yards a carry. This man got, what is he leading? Oh, he got 5 rushing touchdowns. Yeah, 2nd in touchdowns. You know the load this guy is taking on to take off of Dak's shoulders? I think we only have 4 rushing touchdowns all season. We already got 5. This man, Javonte Williams, is balling, bro. And people not giving him the credit as to why Dak is playing at the level he's playing. That play action. Dak thrives in that, and I've said that. And to me, this is what got him playing like this, especially in the last 2 games against the Jets and against Green Bay. But I'm just like, this is a wait and see thing with me, bro. I can give him credit what credit is due. Just a wait and see. Yeah, we got to see more. Well, I got to see more because I totally disagree with this guy playing at an MVP level when we got 13. We got, no, was it 12 passer rating? 12 other quarterbacks with a better passer rating than Dak Prescott right now? Yeah, he's 13th in passer rating. Come on, man. Let's be real. Let's be motherfucking real. Yo, this is JB the Cowboy fan. I appreciate y'all for listening to me. Like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go, Cowboys.
I'm glad. I will tell you this. If there's a human breathing that I've ever met that I'm proud that took advantage of me financially, I'm proud it's the one sitting to the right. And Dak,
I guess in his mad scientist way, more people get to look at our brand and get to look at us, which at the end of the day benefits all of us. So